Hey everybody, Mike Chastain coming to you from our beautiful home here in New Mexico. The album is finished and the songs are now available right at the moment. You can get them on through my website, MikeChastainmusic.com. You can download them. You can listen to them for free all the way through, just so you know what you're getting into. And you can download the album. CDs will be available. It'll be streaming on stations like Spotify and Pandora and a whole host of others. So it'll be easy to access. And as people listen to the different songs, they ask me, well, where did that come from? So I thought I would just do a little series on the genesis of each of the songs in the album. So the very first song in the album, of course, is Here in Santa Fe. Mike Chastain and Friends, because there was a lot of people who really contributed to musicality, inspiration, ideas, artwork, the graphic work. I mean, this definitely was not a solo project. So I want to just talk for a minute about the title song, Here in Santa Fe. I've been taking songwriting lessons for a couple of years, and the teacher's great. He's really, really wonderful. He's very inspiring. He's helped me with so far along. Goes by the name of Tega, does his own shows. Definitely, if you ever get a chance to see him perform, you should. But the very, very first class I took, the assignment, and what Joseph will do, Tega will do, is he'll give us a prompt, and he'll say, write a song about, and in this case, it was seasons. That was the word, seasons. And so as I'm driving home from the community college, I'm coming down 14, and it's windy, and tumbleweeds are blowing down the road, and I knew I wanted to write a song about Santa Fe. And so the song, if you listen to it, is kind of the seasons per, there's nighttime, there's the windy season, right, where the tumbleweeds are blowing down, there's the summer, there's the winter where you take the road up to the snow, right up to the ski resort, right? So those were the concepts. And then I wrote it, and performed it. I've performed it many times, solo, just me and the guitar. But when it came time to do this album, I really wanted to do more. And I found a husband and wife musician team that I've known, Martin and Lauren Adair, and he plays mandolin. And I really thought that mandolin would be super cool. And then Lauren plays cajon, and so I was happy to have, that upbeat driving rhythm from the cajon. And then the three of us harmonize and sing together. And I think it works pretty darn well. So when I do this song by myself, I don't start off with the harmony here in Santa Fe, where we all come in, because that's where the song starts on the record. When I do it solo, I just go right into, the sun burns bright on a hot summer day, and go into that. So, that was where that came from. It was the very first song that I ever wrote, and I've written a lot of songs since then. And a lot of those songs aren't very good, and they go into what I call the bone pile. Songs I'll work on someday, and I may snatch a line or two out of them or get some inspiration from them. But there are songs, and since I write a lot, at least once a week, I've written 2 this week, I'm always looking for inspiration and ideas, musicality ideas, which, I'll have to acknowledge is the weak link. I'm good on the lyrics. The musicality is still something that I'm working on. So in any event, that's the story of Here in Santa Fe. That's where it came from. Hope you enjoy this. And just remember, be grateful for what you have, but be willing to work for what you want. All right, y'all. Take